Is Valorant actually dying? Many content creators have decided to quit or have shown desire to differentiate their content more. So what is it? Is Valorant on the decline or is it just a phase? Let's find out. Valorant has struggled for a while, stagnating with little new content. I have made videos in the past about the problems this created, specifically with the rise of smurfing, e-dating, and more recently even boosting content. This has however subsided a little, with Claw and Outlaw releases being a breath of fresh air. Then why are Valorant's numbers still slowly declining? Personally, I don't see this as a Valorant specific problem. Any super popular mainstream game will bleed some numbers. The real test is seeing where it will stabilize. And that's where I think Valorant might have a slight issue. You see, you could classify pretty much every game mode in this game as just a ranked warm-up. And it is exactly that over-reliance on just the ranked mode that is making the game one-dimensional. The newest game mode, Team Deathmatch, seemed like an attempt to diversify the experience, but it ended up being very similar to everything else. Other than custom games made by different content creators in order to set up a scenario for a video, what other unique option is there to play? It's essentially all just variations of same old same old. Counter-Strike has community servers with game modes like surfing, prop hunt, or even a Squid Game variant. Fortnite has Fortnite engine with many options to create new stuff. And Overwatch 2 has custom games with many custom game modes and a community that creates more. Examples being fishing or even tower defense. So why is Valorant so much behind? Even on the topic of the replay system, Overwatch has had one for the longest time, and that game is way more chaotic than Valorant, so why is it taking Riot so long to make one? Valorant has a lot of catching up to do to the other titles in the same genre, but at the same time, it is also a much newer and fresher game, so they do have the time to do what they need to do. On the same note, Valorant esports is doing fantastic, and even though it's not entirely thanks to Riot, teams like Paper X make the game much more enjoyable to watch, even if the balance team might struggle here and there. I would still like to see Riot Games try something new, because even though their esports scene is doing well, their casual player base is going to slowly lose interest if they don't introduce more drastic, or at least more content more frequently. And no, I'm not talking about skins. That is not content. Personally, I would like to see them introduce either seasonal event-based game modes, or perhaps even a story mode, similar to the old Overwatch ones, giving players a playable PvE mission on anniversary of the launch. That seems like a good enough draw for the casuals, but the competitive community is also struggling. Even with esports doing well, the competitive ladder is not in the best state. Players are not incentivized to actually grind their rank, resulting in empty Radiant leaderboards. With the same reward every act, it becomes more bothersome than actually fun. New rewards similar to old Overwatch ones sound great, so I don't know why they don't just copy that. A special animated golden spray for achieving Radiant? Or perhaps even a different color sprays with the act's theme for different ranks? It was awesome in Overwatch, so I'm sure it would work here as well. I don't know why Overwatch moved away from that either, but at least they give you a seasonal title which, while a bit underwhelming, is at least a reward worth consistently playing for, since you don't get to keep it forever. In comparison, Valorant is wildly outclassed. I'm also not the biggest fan of the rank distribution being skewed towards the bottom, But that is a general Riot Games issue, so I don't think that will change anytime soon.
In my opinion, Valorant wasn't even that bad until like early 2022, which coincides exactly with Overwatch 2 dying. They all moved to Valorant and are ruining our community. No, of course, it ain't as easy as that. I just wanted to blame Overwatch because a lot of their players are, yeah.
Conclusion? Valorant is declining just like every other game did in the past. The real test for Riot will be ensuring that the player numbers stabilize at a healthy pace with the introduction of more variety content or more frequent content updates, not including skins of course. Also, don't let other people on the internet tell you what to like or what to play. Figure out what you enjoy and go for it. And on that note, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed and would like to see more gaming commentary and video essay content, feel free to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.
Talking about e-dating and posting all of this trash. Like, ha ha ha, look how cool e-dating is. Use our game as a platform. Anybody who e-dates is mentally ill, and that's final. Can't argue facts. Like, a Radiant isn't full, and you're posting dead-ass memes. Like, actual, just, like, bone-curling